And welcome back to another episode of the Five Stars Podcast. I'm your host, Madison. We got another special guest in the house, and I know I say it every single time, but this podcast means a lot to me and all the people that come in and take the time out of their day to come in and have a conversation. He is an influencer, but I don't even really want to call him that now because he's really dedicated his life to the sport of boxing. He's worked with some of the biggest and best trainers out here in Las Vegas. We got Albert Ochoa in the house. How are you, brother?
Doing well. I'm doing well.
Yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, I don't even want to call you an influencer because you've really taken the time to develop your skills and perfect your craft in boxing, and all the guys that you've been training with and working with, and really dedicating that time. And that's what it's all about, because you can't play boxing, man.
No, you can't. I mean, I'm in the gym every day. I take this sport very seriously. I changed my life. I box every day. I'm training every single day, and the people around me speak volume. So
yeah. And you're gonna always get the naysayers and all the people that are gonna say it, but when you put that time in and you're in the gym every day and you're working really hard and you're working with some of the biggest trainers like Bob Santos and really developing those skills, I mean, there's nothing people could say, and you keep winning. Yeah,
and I'm winning. I'm putting whoever they put in front of me. I'm winning. Developing myself as a fighter. I've been in the game, I think, a year and 8 months now.
Yeah.
And it's been great. I've been very blessed. A lot of these big blogs are picking it up. I'm working with great people. Traveling, it's been really fun. It's been hard, but it's been really fun.
How'd you get the call to start boxing?
I don't know. I think I just, I knew I had, I don't know. I just saw it. I saw a lot of people doing it, and then, the opportunity came. Was like, hey, do you want to box? And I was like, let's try it. And then I fell in love with the sport. Then next thing you know, I just put in the work, and then I never left the gym.
Yeah. You're the champ right now too.
Yeah. Right now, whoever they're putting in front of me, that's what we're doing. Right now my goal is to turn professional. And this route we're going, I mean, it's going to come sooner than later.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud to say that. And the work I'm putting in, it's very, it's a blessing, what we're doing.
And what were you doing prior to all of this? Because I know you were like an influencer, reality star. Like, how did this all start?
I mean, I was on a reality show with Kylie Jenner.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's what boosted like my following and my fan base. As you can say, it was on E! It's on Hulu right now as we speak. I just saw it. I got the notification, and then from there it was just then we got into modeling a little bit, traveling a little bit, and then and then just trying to figure out this whole social media aspect of it.
So you're originally from California?
Yeah, Sacramento.
Yeah,
born and raised.
But aren't they down in like Calabasas area?
Yeah. I mean, believe it or not, like she flew down to see me in her private jet, and from there it was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And then all that kind of just skyrocketed everything else.
Yeah.
And then you got into boxing like that?
I think I rode that wave for about a year or two, and then now I got into boxing the past 2 years. Yeah. And then it's been a great, different journey than most boxers, but it's been a very great journey, very been blessed. And I just can't wait.
I think being a fighter, it goes hand in hand. Having like a social media presence as well helps with the promoters promoting the fight better. And really getting sponsorships and really just like developing yourself. Because you can be a good fighter, but can you sell?
Yeah.
But can you sell, and are you a good fighter?
Gotcha.
So it's like it's hand, you got to have both, I think, in this game. And I think that's kind of where boxing's going right now. So I think what you have in the platform you have, it helps it.
Yeah, and I think, the work, we've improved a lot. I'm not going to say I'm the best fighter in the world, because I'm not. But, we put in a lot of work. I've improved so much from the first day to now. My trainers, the team, the people I'm working with, is just a dream come true.
So now you're out here in Vegas?
Yeah, so I moved out to Vegas last year. I was, I think last August, or almost a year. And then for these last 2 fights, I moved back home. I missed my family. But now I'm back and forth a lot. And then right now I'm taking my time in Vegas right now.
And what's it like out here?
I mean, I love it. I fell in love with this city like when I first got here last year, and it was great. I think I got trained by Joel Casamayor.
Yeah.
4-time world champion.
He was at your last fight, right?
Yeah. So he's been with me for 3 fights now.
Cool.
Had my back. He's done a lot for me. I love that guy. Very humble. And it's been a great journey. And then right now, we're just taking some time away, and I got linked up with Bob Santos, and trainer of the year. Did a lot in this sport, still doing a lot in this sport. I just feel like right now, I want to learn from him right now, and we'll see where it goes. Right now I'm in my free time, so
Yeah. Because you're still waiting on the call for the next fight right now, right?
Yeah, right now, yeah. But whether I fight at the end of the year, which I think I will.
Yeah, get one more in.
Yeah, get one more in, because that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll see what happens next year. But if that fight doesn't happen, then we'll have one more early next year.
Yeah, for sure. What's it like working with Bob Santos though? Because I love that guy.
Yeah.
Super humble, super great. Works with all the big fighters, man.
Yeah,
like
literally everybody.
That's cool that like you got locked in with his camp like that.
Yeah, I think I love Bob. I'm really close with his son. So Joey, he's been a big supporter of me since I think when I even got into boxing. Always showed me a lot of love, and seen the progress I've improved, and then now getting linked up with his dad, from a year now later, I'm keeping up with the guys. I'm learning from them, just even how to throw my punches more correct, the technique. And then, he says a lot, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
So if I'm surrounded by all these killers, and these world champions, and seeing them and moving like them, I'm only going to get better. And I feel like I have gotten a lot better since my last fight.
What'd you think about your last fight? I watched it.
Yeah. My last fight, I think it was good. I landed some clean punches. I think I could have done better. But I'm just glad I won at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, yeah.
Yeah, just getting the win, man.
Yeah.
You had a cool outfit too with the shoes and the whole fit. Yeah, where'd that inspiration come from? Just something different?
I mean, yeah, different. TMZ picked it up. A lot of news people picked it up, the Michael Jackson shoes. I think no one's ever done the Michael Jackson in boxing. And I think besides Gervonta Davis, but his shoes wasn't mine. Yeah. So, then Aztec Customs, he came up with the idea and we just kind of went with it and it blew up.
Anybody calling you out right now for a big fight?
I mean, a lot, but, I don't pay attention to it. I think the person that I do want to fight that has talked a lot of trash, even though we were kind of cool at one point, is Dean. Dean the Great. I think that's the big fight I want on the zone. And, when that time comes, it's going to be a good fight at 140.
Yeah, it seems like he's still got like Waleed right now. He's trying to go after
but
that silly beef they have or whatever.
But I know that me and Dean would be a bigger fight. And I know because no one's doing what I'm doing. No one's working with who I'm working with. And I just think my background and everything I'm doing is very different than the traditional route and those other guys. So.
Yeah. That would be a great fight.
Yeah.
Moving over on that Misfits with the cross promotion or something like that would be crazy.
They would, but right now, if it happens, it happens. Right now, I'm just taking my time because I could have been on there, but it didn't make sense, the fights that they were.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you don't want to be thrown into things that don't make sense, and especially in the sport, you want to develop yourself.
And
do it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Some guys will jump in just for the money, especially in the influencer side.
Yeah.
They end up looking silly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're looking silly, dumb, being made fun of. And for me and my team, I think I'm smart enough to say, yeah, that's not a good fight. And then the people around me are like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah,
let's do it. No, I got a great team around me and great people. So
so right now it's just consistent trading and staying up with it.
Yeah, I don't really party like that. The only times I party is after a fight.
Literally, just a little bit.
Celebrations, dinners. I'm in Vegas. I don't club. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that. Not judging people, but for me, I'm just very focused on what I want to do, and this sport is what I want to do, and hopefully have longevity in it.
So what else do you do outside of boxing when you're not training?
Well, right now, just spending time with my family. Just growing mentally, spiritually. And just training every day. Right now, I got sparring later tonight, which is going to be cool. I'm excited. I haven't sparred since my last fight. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're going right in. All right.
Yeah, so it's been cool. When was that fight? I think, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago?
It was end of May, I believe, right?
No, June.
It was June, end of June. That's right, end of June.
Like a month
and a half, yeah.
So it's cool, and working with Bob, it's very good because because I am the second crossover boxer he's working with. It was Jake Paul.
Yeah, bring your mic up just a little. You're good.
No, it was Jake Paul, and then now me. So it's like that's really cool, to be in that in that environment, and just crazy. No one else could say that, And
no, not at all. And I would say Jake is probably the biggest fighter right now as far as for the influencing side, No,
for sure.
And then Bob's working with you now, so he must see something.
No, it's really cool. I listen. Whatever they're correcting, I don't talk back. I listen and I just try to pick his brain as much as I can, and other fighters and. Just even working with like his fighters, like Hector Garcia, champion, Olympian, and he's over here giving me advice. You know what I mean? I'm in the same room as him. He's like, yeah, keep going, do the basics, stuff like that. And I have for me, I don't even feel like I should be in the same room with all these guys. But I am. And I'm keeping up and I'm learning, and it's a blessing to be with these guys.
So what do you think your purpose is in the sport? Like, why are you doing this now?
I think I love the sport. I fell in love with it. I respect anyone who does this sport. And I just think, I see a future in it because I know I'm marketable. I know I'm different. And I know I work hard. Everyone that I've worked with will tell you I work hard. And they wouldn't even be training me if I didn't work hard.
It's true.
But, you know, I just feel like, you know, this could put me in a better position, you know, my future family, you know, that's what I think about a lot, my future family, my future wife, kids. So, and as long as I keep working hard, I think I should be okay.
Are you doing anything else other than just boxing as far as for like your career or anything outside?
No, I'm just all in on this sport.
Good.
Really, you know,
Yeah.
I'm all in, you know, I'm a big believer in, you know, just sticking to it and, you know, believing in yourself, because not a lot of people are going to believe in me. A lot of people don't even like me in this sport, you know? And
Yeah.
then a lot of people do, you know? So at the end of the day, what counts is, and matters is what I think. And that's it. And so far I'm winning and training, and that's it, you know, so I can't complain.
No, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I mean, that's just what's going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
These guys are just going to see it and they're going to talk, but all you got to do is just keep winning, brother.
That's it. You know, I come from Sacramento, and Sacramento, I mean, it's a capital California, but it's very small. You know, a lot of boxers like switched up on me, trainers, gyms. I'm like, dude, you know, we're from the same hometown.
Yeah.
And I support everyone, you know? So for people to switch up on me because I joined a sport, it's like, dude, why are you so insecure, you know?
Yeah. We can all eat.
Exactly.
We can all eat. We can all work together.
Exactly. And
Welcome to boxing, buddy.
yeah, it's very toxic. No, this sport is toxic, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of politics and a lot of weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just stay in your lane. For someone like who's been in it, like, just you know, stay. Don't do anything funny. Always say what you're gonna do, and just stay in your lane. Everything else will work out.
Yeah, and I think. Oh my bad. I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
good. You're good.
But you know, I think that's why, like, I think I keep excelling, and these great people are coming into my life because they see the work I put in, they see the energy I bring, you know, and it's just a different feeling when I'm in the room and around these guys, and they bounce off my energy, and, you know, I bounce off them, and there's no hate, you know, no hate at all in my blood and my vocabulary, nothing. So
Yeah. So I saw you were you're out in Texas, I think, right, for a little bit.
Yeah, I was out in Texas. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that
and you were
place.
training out there too.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was in H-Town, Houston.
Yeah, you ever been there before?
Never. So that was my first time ever in Texas, and I actually fell in love with that place.
Yeah.
Great
Texas,
food, great.
Texas seems like I've never been to Houston. I've been to like Austin and a few places,
Yeah.
but Houston's a big city.
Yeah,
It's a giant city.
big.
A lot
know.
of people.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was fun. You know, Aztec Customs. So the dude that, you know, he's my brother, or a close friend too, and he made my shoes. He's made my shoes for the past, I think, 3 fights.
Yeah.
Made a lot of big people. He just did pit bulls.
Okay.
He does rollies. Rolly actually introduced us,
Okay.
and we just been close since. And he said, "Hey, win your fight, you know, and come out here." So they threw me a big party, showed it around the town. It was really good. You know, it was really a fun time out there.
That's awesome. Yeah, showing mad love out there.
Yeah, no, they did. You know, I was like, damn, bro, you didn't have to do any of this for me. You know what I mean? And it started with him making my first shoe, and then it turned into a really good friendship.
Yeah. So, like you said, we're still waiting for your big fight announcement. You're trying to get one more in. So you're just gonna stay in shape up until you get the call, right?
Yeah. So after my fight, I took 2 weeks off, and then that's when I was in Texas for 2 weeks, and then I started training that third week. And then now we're back in the gym every day. You know, my diet is good. It's okay. You know, I can eat whatever I want right now, but I'm still training.
Yeah.
And then as long as I'm training and keeping up, I should be okay.
That's good. Yeah. The diet is the most important thing, but
Yeah.
you know, as long as you're training and staying consistent, once you get the call, then you can start dialing things back a little.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, my last fight we put on a lot more muscle. I felt strong at 147, but I want to try for 140.
You doing strength and conditioning and all
Yeah.
that?
So my camps, so we do strength and conditioning every day in the mornings, and then we're doing boxing at night.
Okay.
And then we do my runs either at night or early in the morning.
Yeah, because it's freaking hot as heck out here.
Yeah. No, that's why. Yeah. So, but it's been really good. It's been hard, but you know, I fell in love with it, and you know, I just like you turn your body into a machine. You know, in 8 weeks, I do 8-week camps, and then like 2 weeks to prepare for that camp. So it's definitely crazy. You know, I'm very disciplined. You know, even giving up, like, you know, like I'm not saying like I'm seeing anyone, but like even sex, you know, and keeping your aura and everything inside you is what counts too. And it's crazy like how your body transitions in 8 weeks.
I had a previous interview, and I asked this question because he kind of said something similar. You said, "Are you religious or are you spiritual?"
I would say, yeah, I am religious, but I think right now, you know, I would say I'm a very spiritual person, you know, just with your energy and, you know, the aura and just, you know, everything, you know, your presence. But I do believe in God too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I believe, you know, the energy you put in, you know, that's what you're going to get back. You see a lot of negative people in the world, right? And they're still talking down on themselves to other people, wondering why nothing's kicking off. Just like similar to boxers, you know what I mean? And then you have someone that's putting the work in and being a believer and giving out good energy, positive stuff back. it's all gonna come back to you.
I agree with that, bro. Yeah. That's a good point. How old are you?
23.
Damn.
Yeah, 20.
Benny, man, I say this every time on the episodes. I get these young fighters in, and all of them have just solid heads, brother. It's kind of crazy. Like all these fighters that come in, and I get so amazed because I'm a lot older. And
Yeah.
I
You look young though.
I thank you. I mean, I take care of myself and stuff, but like at that age, I was not thinking of that. I was a dumb person. I was at college. I was, working, but like to have that like focus and that energy dedicated to something and knowing what you want. It's important, man, especially as a young man, like trying to find yourself in this life. Like if you have that knowledge and you have that wisdom, like you're going to go whatever it is in life that you do past boxing, you're going to be successful, bro.
No, I appreciate it, bro. And, I've been like this since, I would say when I would turn 17, I knew I was different, but I knew I was different in 3rd grade, but I didn't click till high school. And then from there, everyone went this way and I went that way. I was okay with sitting by myself at lunch.
Yeah.
And people would like to be around so many people to feel cool or feel important. I didn't need to be around hella people to feel important. I knew I was important, in a confident way. So
yeah, that's confidence. It's not cockiness. That's confidence, man. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, every time, man, these guys come on, and I'm so amazed. It just makes me happy because like some of these kids in this generation are so lost, and to see young men like you guys come in and like have this like strength.
Yeah,
like it's beautiful to see, man. I get motivated by it. I like feed off this type of stuff. So. Yeah, I love it, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's been a long journey, but I know I got a lot more to do.
Is there other things you would like to do outside of boxing?
I mean, yeah, before I got into boxing, it was like, I know I was on one reality show. It would be cool to do something else. That opportunity did come, I think, twice, but we turned it down because I think one, it was with the age limit, and then the other one, it was supposed to be in Spanish. My Spanish isn't very good.
Like Spanglish style?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but they were like, "Hey, can you read this script?" I'm like, they gave me a script in like 3 days, and it was all Spanish. Like, what the hell? So, yeah, that opportunity came, but I think it'll open up, eventually. But right now, I want to learn this sport and just keep going and excelling.
We need to pitch IFL your own reality show right now. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be fun. It definitely. I think that's something in the works and could happen. And then if it happens, it happens.
Yeah. Where can everybody find you?
On Instagram, Albert Ochoa 05. I think we're at like 230,000 followers right now.
Yes, sir.
Cool,
Yeah.
Very blessed. And then, Albert Ochoa 05 on everything: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So,
how do the fans react to you fighting?
at first, I mean, it's been a great transition. Like, they were super interested, girls and guys. A lot of, like, I got a message the other day. The guy was like, "Hey, I saw you did gain weight," because I did gain a lot of weight after the show. A lot of people don't know that. And then when I got into boxing, it all set it off. So this guy was like, "Hey, Albert, I just wanted you to know, like, you were a motivation to me to lose my weight." And he sent me
that's
pictures.
cool.
I was like, "Damn, bro." Like, he's like, "I've been wanting to tell you, but I just didn't know." Because sometimes he makes those fan videos and edits and stuff. So I was like, "Oh." And he showed me who he was, and he was like, I was like, "Damn, bro, you should have told me a long time ago."
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So you're inspiring some people to.
Yeah, and it's been cool, So as long as I can inspire one person, I feel like it's special and it's important. So.
Yeah, I think that's cool, man. And sky's the limit for you and everything you're doing. I got to see your last fight in person.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, it was awesome to see.
And good turnout too. Ellie was there too.
Yeah, no, it was a great turnout. And these small promotion companies that are really trying to do something big. Like, I'm always gonna, excuse me, I'm always gonna be, I want the best for everybody, especially these guys that are putting these big investments in and trying to make something happen. Like, I'm always gonna root for them, And as long as they take care of the fighters, and as long as they do what's right in the sport, as far as pushing it and bettering it and not capitalizing on it to make it look silly.
Yeah.
I'm always going to root for them. You know what I'm saying? So I, and I'm excited. Like, they're going to announce another fight for you and everybody else that was on the card. Yeah. I'll be there for that too. So I'm excited.
But it's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. I'm glad we connected too.
No, 100%, man. And I'm always here. And, now we're out in Vegas. So we'll definitely train and get in the gym. I'll come see you and stuff. Yeah, brother. And I'm excited for your sparring tonight, man.
Sure, me too, man.
You're back.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. And we'll stay tuned for the next episode. We have Albert Ochoa in the house. Please go follow him on Instagram and all social medias. He's going to be making the announcement for his fight coming soon. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.